Alrighty, so here's what we're looking at is we have a daily SIBI and a daily bearish order block right here. Daily SIBI low marked out with the yellow here. We'll just change this yellow since that's on a 15-minute chart. And then we have this green line marking out the low of this candle, which is the daily bearish order block, which is these 3 consecutive candles here. Okay, so going back down to the 1-minute chart. Right away, we can see that we have, as far as PD arrays on the 15-minute chart, we have this 15-minute PD array, which is looking for buy side up here, but this is not combined with the daily PD array like this setup is. And well, you can see short, long, and that's the difference. So now if we back up on the 1-minute chart and we come over here and we start to dissect this, right away you can probably see that this is a setup. We have and this is a let me correct myself. This is not a 15-minute setup. This is a 1-minute setup. Okay, these trades tend to be short-lived. Tend to, because if you get in on the right leg, then price will just continue to fall in your favor. But if we come over here and we're watching this and we see price come down and then we close down here below the low of the highest up close candle, so this candle, we want to see price come back into this candle and seek sell side. What do we have inside of here? We have a 1-minute bearish order block here. Price trades up into that, offers a short, and then comes down here. And note how this is the 15-minute close here. Okay? Right here. That is this candle. The close. The very next 15-minute candle sweeps this low. Does not drive through it. It sweeps this low and closes above the last down close candle, which makes that now a bullish order block. Just like that. And we have a fair value gap here, which it trades back down to as well. But now this is what seeks out this buy side. Now, we're watching for respect of this bearish order block on the daily chart, and then this line also, which represents the low of the daily SIBI. Immediately we see this candle close below this PD array. We also have this candle close below this daily PD array. Daily PD array, daily PD array. 15-minute PD array. This old high here. This candle closes below this one. This candle closes below both of these. So that activates everything inside of here. And what do we say? We say we can watch the high of this to be swept. And why is that influential in this situation? Because we also have this candle that's created a gap in here that closed below this daily PD array. So now we have 2 things to look for. Does price want to trade back up into this and offer us a short opportunity? This is the 1-minute chart. Just as a reminder. Yes, it offers a perfect entry. Sweeping this high and going into this gap. Now, if you wanted to wait for a confirmation, what is the rule? Wait for a close below this candle. Here. Price closes below this low. Okay? See that? That's your confirmation. Now, after we get the close here, watch how price sweeps the high of this candle. Trading back into this, which is now a bearish order block, but I want to point out how the candle that closed below it is the candle that gets swept. And it's swept a few times. And so, if you need even more confirmation, or if you're trying to add on to your trade, when price breaks down here, what does it do? It's trading away from this daily level here, okay, which it hits here, here, and here. When it hits it here, it does not close below this low. Notice that. Over here, it's not closing below, it's not closing below, it does close below here. And now, once we see that, we can grab this bearish order block and use it as an entry opportunity as well. Bang. And then, for a PM session trade, because, let's see here, if we come over here to our 15-minute chart, well, I guess, okay, so this leg here is this leg here. That's it. That's all you need. That's more than enough to be done with the trade. You could be watching for this sell side liquidity, but it does not quite reach it before it retraces back up. On the 15-minute chart, which one of these two candles closes below this one? And it's obvious, right? It's this one. So if this is the candle that closes below this one, then this is the fair value gap that we're watching, and this is now what? A 15-minute bearish order block. There's the body. There's the wick. There's the body, there's the wick. There's the body, there's the wick. It's also combined with a turtle soup. Goes just above this high. And now if we come over here on the 1-minute chart. So this is the PM session. Okay, so this is the low of that candle there. And then this is the body up here. And so on this candle, it's the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Does the 15-minute chart, I'm sorry, but yes, we want to see the 15-minute close below the highest up close candle. That's what we want to see. Okay, we get that here. As far as early entries on the 1-minute chart, you have price come up here, trade down, offer this SIBI bearish order block, gets pretty close to the mean threshold of that wick, and then trades down into sell side liquidity. But it does not close below the highest up close candle's low. So scratch it, take your partials, take your profit, get out, wait. Okay, and as price comes back up into here, it creates this where price trades down and closes below this up close candle's low. That makes this a bearish order block. Or if your eye goes to it, there is an inversion fair value gap right here that you can short. And that is right in the wick of the 15-minute chart. That's if that's all you do for a trade, you come in here and you short inside this box, that's a beautiful trade. You're going to make money on that trade. Price comes way back up, and it does not go above this high, but it does trade back up into here, which is this 15-minute bearish order block. See right here? Trades up into it there. It's also sweeping this high, so it sweeps it, and you can see from the benefit of hindsight, it's just sweeping it, and then it closes way down here. Okay, we have this inversion fair value gap in here that is included in this candle here. Price just drives down. But this is, yeah, this is in the afternoon where you won't be trading, but this is definitely during the PM session and can be a viable trade option. Even if you got out early or whatever, or your target was down here and it didn't get reached, always take partials below lows. Always. That's a mandatory thing you must do. So, interesting aspect is to watch how price sweeps this low here, but on a 15-minute chart it never closes above the lowest down close candle's high. Note that. Note how it does not close on a 15-minute chart above this high. See that? Okay, because what are we looking for? We want to see that close on the 15-minute chart. And we can go ahead and do this just for completeness sake. But if this is our candle that comes down and closes below this one, we can take the high of that and consider that something that could be swept. So here, let's just get in real close. Here's the last up close candle here. This candle closes below it and then comes back up into this candle, which is going to be your bearish order block. But what else do you see? I know someone sees it. It's just sitting right there. The inversion for value gap. It also trades below that, comes back into it, offers a short opportunity, and then straight down. Now, with that trade, we do get our close below our highest up close candle. We do see that. And then price comes back up to it here and then sells off and takes out the sell side down here. The question is, do we hold it or do we not? And that's where your diligence comes in for watching these 15-minute PD arrays as they form. Okay? That's the tricky part. But this candle right here goes below this candle. See? And then it goes straight up. If you're watching this on a 1-minute chart and you see this right here, and then you see basically everything that we look for, which is this up close candle here, does price trade above it and close? After hitting this 15-minute PD array, yes. Trades above it, closes. So essentially, anytime price comes back down into this, it's a buy. For buy side, which is resting here. And here, as it does get hit there. Anyways, this is the teardown for the 5th of September. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.